term life insurance. Most people outlive their policy. You pay premiums for 10 years or 20 years or whatever, but it is going to sound really crass. So I warn you, if you don't die during that time, the insurance company keeps all your money. You get nothing back. It's like renting protection. If you don't use it, by dying, it expires worthless. Okay, I warned you. It's hard, but I got to share this blunt thing. And yeah, it's a bad investment. It's not really an asset. It's a temporary safety net. And sadly, it only works if you die. I don't want anybody to die, but if you do die, it can be financially helpful to your family. But 90% of people who survive their policy, it's just lost money, with some nuances. Okay. But what's very important to know about the products themselves, the 100% typically of the first year of premium is paid back in commission to the salesperson that sold it. And then they get 10% perpetual after that. And then on top of that, 25% of the premium is advertising, sales, lead generation, etc., to bring in these people. It's sold really hard. Remember that. If it's sold hard, remember. Let's talk about the other one, whole life insurance. You're thinking about converting term to whole life. It's sold as an investment, but it's a bad one. Okay, returns in reality are typically 2% per year. Fiat is debasing at 14%. 2%, you're going to drown fast, okay? And the horrible thing is you're locked in. And they beat the hell out of you if you even consider leaving. You're penalized for leaving the product, okay? It's marketed as a way to build guaranteed cash value. But cash is trash, all right? It takes 10 years just to break even, meaning if you cancel early, you lose money. Packed with hidden fees, commissions, the agent gets 80 to 100%, not 100% like term life, of your first year's premium. And these things are rarely disclosed, everybody. Rarely disclosed. Bottom line, okay, if you have some very, very high income estate planning cases, maybe you can find a situation where it's a good outcome to protect your loved ones. I don't know. But it's oversold, it's overpriced, it underperforms compared to simple other assets, etc., that are out there. And there might be tax benefits and stuff. I don't know. It depends where you are. But the point is, okay, I've always said this since 2021. If it's shilled hard, it's probably a scam. Okay, good stuff sells itself.
You heard it from James. Life insurance is a scam. And the crazy thing is, in order for your family to get paid out, you have to die. And if you survive your 20-year term, let's say you got 20-year term life insurance, if you survive it, which most people do, all the premiums that you paid goes to the life insurance company. You get nothing. Your family gets zero. It all goes to the company. And I want to say thank you, James. It was you that kind of woke up my eyes and it's like, oh my God, life insurance. It's something that we're all believed when we grow up that you need life insurance, that it was going to save your family. The first chart. So let's say that you're 40 years old and you want to buy a $1 million policy. And the average $1 million policy for a 40-year-old healthy male is about $135 a month. So if you multiply $135 a month by 12 months, by 20 years, that equals about $32,000 for the term of the 20 years. Okay, that's how much you would have put into your premium. But let's say that instead of buying a life insurance policy and instead of paying $135 a month into your life insurance, let's say you put that into Bitcoin, okay? And let's say that over the 20-year, Bitcoin gives you a annualized rate of return of 20%. We're being totally conservative, but let's say Bitcoin has historically given you over a 55% CAGR, all right? So 20% is really conservative. Anyways, that $32,000 of premium would be worth $329,000 in Bitcoin terms, all right, in 20 years, okay? Now let's say chart 2. Let's say that, again, you're 40-year-old male, you're putting in about $135 a month into your $1 million policy. So again, you're still paying $32,000 a year in insurance premiums. But let's assume this time Bitcoin gives you a rate of return of 40% a year. Again, Bitcoin has historically given a rate of return of over 55%. So we're still being conservative. That $32,000 that you would have paid in premium would be worth $3.9 million at the end of 20 years. So do the math. What do you think will benefit your loved ones the most? Life insurance or Bitcoin? Hello, Bitcoin. Because life insurance, you have to keep in mind inflation, right? That $1 million policy in 20 years may only buy $600,000 worth of goods because of inflation. You're gonna lose 40% of the value, while Bitcoin is a inflation hedge. You're gonna beat inflation and more. So Bitcoin is the ultimate life insurance and the ultimate generational wealth tool for your loved ones. That's why I'm making this video, because it kind of made me aware, and I'm trying to help other people in their 40s, in their 50s, who are thinking about life insurance and what type of life insurance. Don't do it. Instead, invest into Bitcoin. That's the ultimate life insurance that you can give yourself and your family. And you don't have to die. You can still thrive and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And the thing that really annoys me to no end is that with life insurance, the first year, about 100% of your premium goes to the sales agent in commissions. So that's why it's a product that's pushed really hard, and most people don't realize that. And that's why I'm making this video, to inform you. Bitcoin, it doesn't take a commission. It doesn't care. Like James says, if you're trying to push a product really hard, there's something wrong. Bitcoin, there is no sales team. It doesn't need to be sold hard like life insurance. The key takeaways are life insurance is a Ponzi scheme. It's a fiat system to keep the insurance companies rich and pay the life insurance agents. Life insurance is expensive. It's an expense, not an investment. And over the 20 years that you have paid your life insurance premium, you're giving up opportunity cost of investing into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is borderless. It's permissionless. It has a finite supply. You can take it anywhere with you. And there's no claims department that you have to deal with, no banking hours. It's downright yours. And again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just letting people know what life insurance, what the risks are, and what you're losing in opportunity costs. And that it's not an investment. You're just renting a protection, and it's an expense. Also with life insurance, just because you paid premiums isn't a guarantee that your loved ones will get paid. Your life insurance company, even after 20 years, even after you die, they could decide, you know what, that person died of this type of death, our policy doesn't cover that. Oh, that person committed suicide, our policy doesn't cover that. And they can decide at any moment that your loved one's life insurance policy is null and void. So the life insurance company gets all the premiums. So you pick life insurance or Bitcoin, which is your freedom path. Anyways, if you like this content and it makes you want to go buy Bitcoin, and it makes you want to cancel life insurance policy or not buy life insurance policy, then hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this with a friend. Share this with a friend that you know is thinking about buying life insurance, because this could really change their life and their family's life. Thank you for watching Crypto and Beyond. Stay awake, stay free, stay you.